What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Frankie Candles daily live stream. We have another great show for you guys tonight. Thank you, everybody, for being here. We got 80 concurrent viewers right now, 42 likes. Guys, smash that like button if you want to see us spin the wheel of pain and pleasure, where you can win giveaways, and I might have to eat a really hot jelly bean. Not really liking these hot jelly beans, but it's making me maybe acquire a taste for spicy food. So, you know, it's not all bad. Shout out to everybody in chat. I did see Dan Totten says, guess who's back? Back again. Frankie's back. Tell a friend. Little Eminem reference there. Love it, Dan Totten. Thank you for being in chat there. Who else we got here? Who else we got? Doc Holliday says XRP. Let's go. We will be taking a look at XRP. Jeremy, Epic, Manpreet, welcome back. Bubba's Crypto, as always, good to see you. Mr. A, Captain Kirk, one of our wonderful, wonderful mods. Thank you for being here, Captain. Always crushing the mod game. Down South, what's going on? The Anxious Investor, what's going on? He says, let's go, Frankie. Let's go Bitcoin, baby. Let's go Bitcoin. Rob, Doug, a.k.a. Brandon, what's going on? Tyler, one of our other awesome mods. Red Robles, Crypto Tammy, back again. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Scott, Summer, Epic, Jimmy Two Shoes. What's going on, Jimmy Two Shoes from the Boogie Down Bronx? What's going on? Always representing the Candle Mafia out here. Let's see. Who else we got? Gary, what's going on? Wick, welcome back. Adam, the Frenchie. Let's see. Grim the Reaper, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Thank you all for being here. Guys, we got a great show. What about that, a little bit of Bitcoin pumpage, right? Definitely good to see. As you guys know, we were watching that daily chart saying that it didn't look too shabby, right? Didn't expect the pump to come in just that hard or that quickly, but it is looking like that daily could wind up playing out, hopefully, in a bullish, a very bullish way. We're going to be taking a look at that, guys. We're going to be taking a look at you know, looking at this pump, where can it bring us? You know, what are the levels that we have to get past, you know, to see more upside? What are some support levels that I have my eye on? And then we're also going to be talking about, we're going to bring up another chart. If you guys watch the morning stream on BitBoy Crypto, you will know what I'm talking about. But we're going to pull up another chart and compare it to Bitcoin. They are moving not the same, but they are correlated in a specific way. I do want to bring it up. We're going to be talking about that Biden leak that happened. We're going to be talking about what I think that could mean for crypto. And then I'm going to be showing you guys, I have a video coming out today. It was supposed to come out earlier. Unfortunately, it is edited. It's on the channel. I'm going to be releasing it right after the stream. We're going to be going over 3 different trading patterns that you can find on the chart, and I show you guys the correct way to trade these patterns for some sweet, sweet gains, right? I'm trying to get more of these strategy videos out for you guys because I know, I know you guys like the divergence video. You love the 4-hour, 15-minute video, and you're gonna love this next trading pattern video. And I just shot another video today, another super, super simple, beginner-friendly strategy that you guys can use to get into some pretty confident trades and make some of that sauce, you know what I'm saying? Or make some of those bagels, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, got a great, great show. What do we got going on here? Still looking at 55K for the fib level still. Yeah, we're gonna be taking a look at that. But oh God, we got DZ coming in again.
I'm looking at my studio.
Yeah, DZ's got a studio that is now gonna be next to my studio. So this is gonna become the DGen den down here. We're gonna be doing NFT junkies over here, the leverage junkies over there. And here he is, the man, the myth, the legend. Mr. DZ_BTC. How was ATB?
What are you hypnizing people here? Or
No,
something?
no. Why you gotta point this stuff out, man? It's a secret.
Why is there something? Why is it greasy and oily?
There you go. DZ and Taco always making appearances down here. I love it. I love it. Here, Taco coming on camera here. There he is.
If you wanted to
Mr. Taco.
I think at this point it's a thing for them to look at.
Yeah, I mean, hey, they love themselves a little bit of DZ and Taco. They do. You caused quite the commotion in the chat. But yeah, guys, we got a great show. We're going to be looking at all that good stuff. Bullish Biden leaking in his depends. I see you, Baker. I see you. I see you. All right. Yo, DZ, what's up? The leverage junkie. Free DZ. Yo, Frankie LFG Ammo, thank you for being here. Tony D, our wonderful mod, just popped up in chat. Happy to have you here, Tony. Thank you for helping out. Picking up on a lot of basics, ready to spread some sauce crickets. Some sauce crickets on some jerky bean bagels. Let's go. Let's go. Guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump on into the charts. Okay, so let's, I don't know if you hear that. That was probably the TRX starting up, Ben on his way out. Let's see. Okay. I just want to make sure you guys can see my screen here before I get into it so I don't wind up talking for 10 minutes and then, you know, wind up seeing that you guys cannot see my screen. But I think we are good. Okay, beautiful. All right, so guys, we're going to start on the weekly with for Bitcoin, right? Now, okay. This weekly VWAP, we've been watching this thing and it just doesn't know what it wants to do, right? We were really bullish right here, thinking we were going to come up over the 0 line and come up. Didn't really see much gusto out of that one. We came back down, feeling really bearish. Now we're back up. This thing is indecisive. If I've ever seen an indecisive VWAP, this is it. But now we are back over the 0 line. We were curving down towards the 0 line. Now we're back up. So that is good for, I would say, the short term, right? Long term, the weekly is still looking pretty ugly, but this is a little bit of a bullish, possibly for the short term here. So that is, you know, some hopium that we can lean on for now. But we do want to remember that the weekly is not looking too great, right? If we check the regular candles, we were making our way into the red on the regular candle chart here, but it looks like the money flow has come back up a little bit. So that is a good sign. That is a very good sign. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's come straight down to the daily here. We got a lot to look at on Bitcoin, right? We got a lot to look at here, right? This daily on Market Cipher B. Let me just bring this, let me just make this a little bigger here so you guys can see. This money flow is great. We've been talking about this, you know, for a while now. It's getting closer and closer, right? We'll get there eventually, guys. We'll get there eventually. Hopefully we don't get rejected. It looks like it really wants to come close, right? It wants to come close to crossing over. So that is pretty bullish, right? We're starting to see some pumps happening on in the market. So hopefully that is a sign of this, you know, money flow starting to come up, hopefully foreshadowing a bit of a bigger move, right? Now, another thing we want to look at, right? Just generally with Bitcoin. Let me bring down these spider lines, make it a little less confusing, right? So we are essentially forming an ascending triangle here on the daily for Bitcoin, right? We have these higher lows forming with a straight level of resistance at the top that we have now rejected 3 different times, right? So this is an ascending triangle, and ascending triangles are typically bullish patterns, right? These typically break out to the upside more often than they do to the downside. And if you guys remember, I do say anytime you're approaching resistance, making higher highs, right? Let me grab my brush tool. You know, you got a higher high here, you got a higher high here, a higher high here, right? Higher low, I'm sorry. Higher low, higher low, higher low. As you're approaching resistance, typically that's a good sign when approaching resistance and shows that you will, it's probable that you will break out to the upside. Not 100%, but you know, it is a bullish indicator. It does not mean that we can't break down, and we're gonna take a look at that as well. We got our candelabra here. It's making some noise, trying to fix it here. Okay, so if you know, if we do wind up breaking out of this ascending triangle, where do I think this could bring us, right? So if we go and grab the high to the low right here, and we drag it up to the top of this pattern, right? You know, this is gonna bring us around this area at about, you know, the top comes to 55K. And as you guys know, we've been waiting for this dang relief rally. We thought it was happening here. We came back down, then we thought it was happening again, and we came back down. So I don't think we saw the relief rally we deserved, right? I was expecting about 48 to 52K or into the low mid 50s, right? So this, you know, measuring out this price target for the ascending triangle coming up to 55K makes a lot of sense with what I was already originally thinking that the relief pump could bring us to. So is this going to bring us the relief rally we have been waiting for? I hope so, right? And it is possible, right? We are setting up to possibly have that happen. Now, another thing that is very interesting is if you pull a Fibonacci retracement, this level does bring you right up to the golden pocket, right? It's funny how these things work out, right? So this price target comes right up to about 55K, which is the golden pocket when you pull it from this high up here down to this low down here. So very interesting that this does come up almost exactly to the golden pocket, right? So this would be, right, if you're coming up and you're, this would be an area, if we do wind up getting here, you know, you would probably want to at least take some profits off the table when you get to that point, because you will most likely see some sort of rejection off of the golden pocket, unless sometimes we could just smash through it. But I would expect somewhat of a bounce off of the golden pocket with it being such a strong resistance point, right? So this is kind of the target right here in this area. And just to visualize it a little bit on what I am looking at, right? Between 55, right, and where is 48, right? So I'm kind of looking at something around here, hopefully a little higher, but this was the original range that I was expecting, between 48 and, you know, 52. But now this target brings us up to about 55. So maybe this could bring us somewhere in this region. That would be very, very nice. If we can get all the way up to that golden pocket, mwah, that'd be amazing, amazing. So, and then we'll have to reassess when we get up there. Now, does that mean that we're going to, you know, get up there and the bull run is back on? We're going to all-time highs? Maybe, but it doesn't mean that 100% that's back on. Again, I would say I am probably leaning a little bit more bearish in the long term just because of the way the weekly looks. As you guys have seen a bunch of times on the channel, the weekly does look ugly, looks very similar to the 2018 bear market. So definitely don't want to keep that in mind when thinking about this. So, you know, it could be easy to get lost in the sauce when you're pumping, you know, so you don't want to get too lost in the sauce. You can have a little, enjoy the sauce a little bit, but you don't want to drink so much that you get too much heartburn, right? So, yeah, you don't want to get lost in the sauce when we start pumping like crazy. You want to remember that the golden pocket is here and that the weekly does look pretty bad, right? So you want to keep that in mind. Now, what happens if we break down, right? Because it is possible that, you know, although an ascending triangle is typically a bullish, you know, a bullish pattern, you know, you can break out, right? So let's say we do wind up, you know, maybe we bounce around a little bit and then we break out and down, right? Where would that bring us? Now, if we grab that this same line, right, from the high and the low, and you drag it to the bottom, if we were to break out right here, now that is bringing us down into the 20s. Right now, let's pull up our spider lines really quick so we can get a little better of a idea here. Now, I do want to point out, guys, you know, it's most likely not going to be a straight rip to 55K. I want to be clear about that. We do have stops, right? First off, Let me just get these down here, make it a little cleaner. Let me get rid of this Fibonacci real quick, right? We need to get, oh, computer lag a little bit. Okay, so we need to get through this level right here, this green level of resistance at about 42.20, or it's basically 42K. We got to really pop that, and we want to start closing daily candles above this, right? And then, we definitely, this is the major resistance, right? We've been rejected 1, 2, 3, right? Can we come up and test this for the 4th time, right? I always say the more times you knock on the door, the more likely someone is to come and open that door for you, right? So if we can come up here and test this for a 4th time, even if we could come above 42, right, and bounce around in here and maybe test this a couple more times before we break out, that's what we need. We need to break this white line about 44.3 that we've been rejected at 1, 2, 3 separate times, right? So we got to get past this to see more upside for Bitcoin. So that is one of the key levels that I do want to point out. You saw the title, top levels to watch. This is one of the levels. 42 is the first level. I know I'm not sure exactly right now. Yeah, we're at 41,888. So we have been kind of dancing with 42K, but we want to get above it clearly and start closing hourly candles above it. And then hopefully start bouncing around in here before we break this level here at about 44.4 or 44.450, 44.5, whatever you want to call it. It's this resistance right here that we rejected 3 times, right? We got to get past that. That's the level that we're watching. So now, again, if we do wind up breaking down, this price target does bring us down into the mid 20s, right? Which also would make a decent amount of sense, right? If this were to happen, right? But with that daily looking so juicy, with that money flow curving over so nicely, right? With this, if we pop into the green here, this could be our moment to blow through these resistance points, right? But if for some reason we are to break down, it does bring us down here to about 24K, right? Which would fit the narrative that maybe 69 was the top, and then we're on our way down to test the previous all-time highs from 2017, 2018 at about 20K, which is where I would expect a bottom to be. But it is looking like we could possibly be finding a bottom here. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on this. We're watching that daily money flow crossover. That's what we wanna see for more upside for Bitcoin. We're watching this level at about 44, about 44.5, right? 44, yeah, exact 44.5 about. We're looking at this resistance. We got to break past that. Price targets at about 55K. Obviously, we're probably going to make a stop, probably make a stop around 46, 48. We'll have the typical big resistance points to get past. But if we get that daily money flow crossover, I think it's going to be looking pretty good if we could break out of this ascending triangle. Yeah, so that's kind of my thoughts on Bitcoin so far. Also, guys, if you want to enter our giveaway to win a Ledger Nano S, right? You got to go to the channel and watch our last upload, which was, I wish I remembered the title of it, but it's our 4-hour, 15-minute strategy video. It's the latest upload on the channel. That's not a live stream. And you want to like it, subscribe to the channel, and comment. And then we will be picking a winner to take home this Ledger Nano S. Love doing giveaways on this channel. And there will be much more to come. We'll be giving away some more NFTs here very, very soon. Probably going to be the last day to enter the giveaway. So make sure you go check out that last video and leave a comment on the 4-hour, 15-minute strategy video to enter in to win this Ledger Nano S. And then I'm probably going to we'll either pick it tomorrow, the winner, or maybe we'll just pick it on Friday. We'll do that. We'll pick the winner on Friday, give some people time to go comment. So yeah, with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and check chat real quick. The Heikinashi candles have a different price than the real price. Remember, yes, Connor, good point. Very good point, right? The Heikinashi candles take an average of the price. The way they do the price there is a little bit different than the regular candles. So when you're looking at Heikinashi candles, if you want an exact price, you're going to want to switch to the regular candlesticks, right? So coming in at about 41,913 right now on the regular candles, and coming in at about 40,460 on the Heikinashi. So there's a little bit of a discrepancy there. But yeah, if you want to see the actual price, go to the regular charts. Thank you for pointing that out, Connor. All right, let's go ahead and see 41,100. Then we go to break through it. I hope so, Jeremy. I hope so. Smash that like button. Be sure to subscribe. Hashtag CandleMafia. David, I appreciate that. Thank you. Jeremy says, yo, Frankie, the significance of BTC only being 69. How do you feel about that? And how does it affect the future all-time highs? Now, I talk about this a lot, actually. So you do deal with diminishing returns as, as the cycles go on and on, right? in the beginning, right, the first cycle, you have explosive gains. And as a market matures, just in general, this is just how it works. As a market matures and there's more money involved and, you know, bigger institutions and smarter, bigger investors getting into the asset, it starts to stabilize a little bit so you don't get as much volatility. So as the market matures, volatility goes down, right? So, you know, you don't see as big of a move up, and as well as, you know, you don't see as big of moves down, right? So if 69 was the top, right, hypothetically, then it would make a lot of sense as the cycles go on, you know, the gains would become less and less, right? But nothing to really panic about because, you know, you're always going to have these low cap altcoins. You're going to have the blue chip altcoins that will have bigger gains than Bitcoin. When I'm talking about the diminishing returns, I'm really talking about Bitcoin itself, right? You're always going to have coins that you can get into super early that are going to have crazy gains, right? But just Bitcoin in general, you know, the highs and the lows are going to get less and less extreme as the market matures, right? That's just the nature of the market. Let's see. What is will the Fed crash the market next week at the Fed meeting? Vito, what's going on, Vito? You know, it's hard to say, right? It's kind of hard to predict these things. Like, it's going to affect it in some way, most likely. You know, sometimes it's positive, sometimes it's negative. Let's see. Green dots everywhere. Yes, Carlo, we'll take a look at that in just a second. Yes, sir, that 4-hour video isn't visible to me. I've been looking for it since yesterday. Go to the channel and select videos. Actually, Tyler or Tony or one of the mods, can you just link the video that they need to comment on? I feel like Tyler's already ahead of me. Thank you, Tyler. Tyler's the best. Tyler, Captain, and Tony are the best mods in the game. Thank you for that. He already knew I was going to say that. I'm sorry for dipping, but drip is what I do. And one of these days, I'm going to get dressed and drip all over you. I'm that fly young Frankie. Let's go. Let's go, Crypto Anon. I like that. All right, let's see. Yeah, we're going to touch on ETH. Brian, we're going to look at ETH in just a second. Yeah, Tyler just did. Yeah, Tyler's a mind reader. Yeah, you guys are the best. Thank you. Yeah, Tyler is on it. Yeah, Tyler, Tony, and Captain, our mods. We get the best mods on YouTube. That is for sure. CandleMafia, Jimmy Void having some issues with MT. Message retracted. Okay, he didn't mean it. Okay, all right. Let's so real quick, let's go over ETH, and then we're gonna go back, and I'm gonna bring up that other chart that I was talking about, and we're gonna talk about some some patterns that were forming and how they reacted, and we'll take a look at that. But let's go ahead and take a look at ETH. ETH back to $2,700. Very good to see for Ethereum, right? You know, I do hold a big bag of ETH. You know, I don't like seeing that thing go down. You know what I'm saying? I like to see it go up. But I'm holding. I'm diamond hand in my ETH. I did get in early, right? So I am still pretty deep in profits. But all right. So taking a look here, right? We are at a golden pocket, right? Stick in that golden pocket. We wicked down, right? I do talk about this a lot on the longer time frames. We are on the daily, right? So you don't want to trade the golden pocket on the daily because a lot of times the whales will wick you down below because they know there's a lot of orders set at that golden pocket. So they will wick the price all the way below the golden pocket before just snapping it back up. So you want to be careful there, but we are holding that golden pocket, right? We are bouncing off the golden pocket as we speak on the daily. So not too bad. Let's go on down to the 4-hour, see what we're dealing with, right? Coming up to this resistance level right here at about 27.20. We're rejecting off of that right now. Hopefully we can retest it and break up higher. Next stop would most likely, you know, be around 2,800. Let's see if we can get up to 2,800. That would be nice. That would be a good thing for ETH. I got my fingers crossed. Let's go ahead and let's check the 1 hour. Right, might be printing a nice little trigger wave right here as the VWAP is coming up on ETH. I think, you know, I don't want to speak too soon, but when you get a trigger wave like this and the VWAP coming up at the same time, right, this VWAP has been below the zero line for some time now. We tried to come up here, got rejected. Now we're coming up for a second time. Probably going to break through with this little trigger wave. That could be a decent move. We are in the green with the money flow, so not looking too bad. On ETH. I have to take off a little early, guys, but I'll try to get back. I love the info. Red Robles, we'll miss you. We will be here waiting for you. Don't worry. All right. Oh, okay, gotcha. Jimmy Tushu says he's having trouble with his Trust wallet. Need that Mafia help. Okay, yeah, Jimmy, maybe reach out to me on Twitter. I can try to help you. I don't use Trust Wallet often. I have used it in the past. I don't know if how much I'll be able to help you. I don't know what the problem you're having is, but I could try to help you. And if I can't help you, maybe somebody in the Candle Mafia who uses Trust Wallet can help you out. All right, let's see here. Show ETH some love, people. Go buy a little bag of ETH. Let's pump this thing. 3K next, that trigger wave. Let's go. Yeah, that trigger wave does look pretty good. Let's see. All right. Now let's go over to Bitcoin real quick. I do want to pull up another chart, and that is going to be, let me just change the settings here a little bit so I can pull up another chart. Okay. Actually, let's go ahead and go side by side, right? Okay. So now let's go here, and we're going to pull up the DXY, right? The DXY is the US dollar index, right? And I just want to show you guys something. And now, if you were, oh yeah, okay. If you guys were watching the morning stream, this will look familiar to you. Let me turn off Market Cipher A on both of these charts just to make it a little clearer, right? Okay, so now it's very, very interesting here, right? And the US dollar is moving inverse to Bitcoin, right? Or Bitcoin is moving inverse to US dollar. Now, falling wedge, right? We have a falling wedge pattern here. While on Bitcoin, right, and as on the DXY, the US dollar index was in a rising wedge, right? So this is actually perfect because we are putting out tonight the trading pattern video, and I do talk about falling wedges in there. I show you guys how to find them and how to properly trade them, right? So keep an eye out for that if you want to learn how you can catch moves like this. If you were looking at this, ready to trade this falling wedge, you would have gotten pretty good gains here. A nice 9% gain with 10x leverage. That would have been almost 100% on your money, right? So you have the falling wedge over here on Bitcoin and the rising wedge over here on the US dollar index. And then you can see my cursor on both charts here. So just try to keep an eye on these, right? So as we entered this rising wedge on the DXY, we entered the falling wedge on Bitcoin, right? As we bounced around, bing bong, we're coming up. Price is getting tighter and tighter in this wedge. And as soon as the US dollar index breaks out of this falling wedge to the downside, right? A rising wedge is a bearish, typically a bearish pattern, right? So you could expect that it'd be more probable for these to usually break down to the downside rather than a falling wedge, you would be expecting to pop to the upside, right? So falling wedge is a bullish pattern normally, and the rising wedge is a bearish pattern normally. And these are perfect examples of them playing out, right? So, really let me just expand this a little bit. It is crazy, right? So as soon as you break out with the dollar index, right, and you start to fall and price comes down, and the DXY starts coming down, Bitcoin starts coming up, right? Almost at the exact same time in the exact same fashion, right? So very, very interesting. Now we are coming up to a golden pocket on the DXY. So we are finding a little bit of support bottoming out here a little bit. However, the VWAP on the DXY, right? I've never used Market Cipher B to analyze something like the DXY, but if it applies in the same way, right, this VWAP could curve down and we could break this golden pocket to, we could break this golden pocket. And if we do, and we see further downside for the DXY, that could give us another rip on Bitcoin. So this is something I'm keeping a close eye on. And there you go. There's a little bit of sauce, guys. Something we don't typically do, bringing up other types of charts like the DXY or oil or the S&P 5, something like that. We don't do that typically on this channel, but I saw this and it just fit perfectly with the trading patterns. And it was just very interesting, that they move inversely of each other. So I wanted to bring that up. It's just another thing you could keep your eye on. So now when you're looking at your charts, you're checking, Bitcoin, and now you can check the DXY. Let me see what the DXY is doing. See how it moves in relation to Bitcoin, because these are very closely correlated, although they are moving opposite of each other. They are moving opposite of each other almost perfectly in the exact same time, right? So very, very interesting. There's a little bit of sauce for you guys. Go ahead and add that DXY to your TradingView watch list and keep an eye on it. Let's go ahead and say best TA in town. Chris, I appreciate you. He says best TA in town. Thank you for taking the time and schooling all of us. Hey, Chris, I'm here for the people. I'm here to get everybody started trading. If you're not feeling too confident about getting into trades, I'm here to give you confidence, to simplify things, right? You know, too much information is bad information most of the time, right? So I'm here to keep it simple for you guys, break it down on a basic level, and try to explain things in an easy to understand way to help you guys take a small portion of your portfolio and move it over into a trading account so you can flip it and make money and then dump that back into the market just on your long-term investments to help your money grow over time. Right. Speaking of, teaching you guys how to trade, I got to bring this up, right? Because this is quite, I just love seeing this, right? I got a Twitter DM, this morning. It was this morning, and it's from Trevor Greer, right? Trevor, if you're in chat, man, shout out to you. Big ups to Trevor. He sent me some screenshots, 222% profit, 31% profit. And he says, we're killing it over here. Thanks to you. I was on a terrible streak until I joined the CandleMafia, and that was followed by another 93% gain. So shout out to Trevor. Congratulations on your wins. I'm so happy I'm able to spit some of that sauce, cook up some sauce and give it to you so you can make a little bit more money trading crypto, whether the price is going up or down. So shout out to Trevor. I actually don't have my cash on me. It's in the safe. I forgot to grab it before the stream. I was in a little bit of a rush, but here's a little bit of imaginary money thrown for Trevor. Let's go, Trevor. Let's go, Trevor. Congratulations to Trevor. I love seeing you guys kill it out there trading, especially when you guys say that you're learning stuff on the channel. It hits me in the feels. It really does. All right, let's see. Crypto Chef says, you're awesome, Frankie. Thank you for Gala and my new Jeep, Frankie Mafia. Let's go. Let's go. I love that. Shout out to Crypto Chef. Shout out to Crypto Chef. I'm clipping that one. But yeah, guys, super happy to see you guys winning. Good job, Trevor. See the CandleMafia supporting you, Trevor, out here. CandleMafia strong. We got some YouTube analytics back today, and basically the report was saying, hey, Frankie, your community's killing it, right? YouTube knows we got a killer community, and the more you guys interact, the more YouTube pushes us to other people. YouTube's starting to scoop us up and throw us in front of people that have never seen us before. That way we can get new followers and new members of the CandleMafia, so we could grow into the strongest community on YouTube. So shout out to you guys for showing so much love and smashing the like. Smashing the likes is the #1 thing you can do to help out the channel. So if you have not already smashed the like, 248 people in here, thank you for being here. Smash that like. We're going to be spinning the wheel of pain and pleasure. For every 100 likes we get, you guys get a spin and a chance to win a giveaway. So definitely smash the like if you have not already. So shout out to all of you. I appreciate all of you. So jumping back to the charts here, let's go ahead and get rid of the DXY. So the DXY, definitely keep an eye on it. Add it to your TradingView watch list and see how it moves. Now, actually, just looking at this, let's turn on Market Cipher A. You did get the blood diamond at the top for the US dollar index right here. So just shout out to Market Cipher as well. Also, I'm going to put this in. Guys, I got a Telegram message today from somebody you might know. I think you might know him. He goes by the name of, let's see here, Crypto Face. I think you guys know Crypto Face. Obviously, he messaged me on Telegram. And he actually blessed me with a little Market Cipher discount code. So I'm actually going to throw that in chat right now in case you guys want to sign up for Market Cipher. Let's see, it's MC Frank 20. All right, there you go. And then, yeah, there you go, guys. I'm pinning it to the top of the chat. This is the Market Cipher discount code. And I do believe you get 20% off for the first 100 people that sign up. You get $100 off of your Market Cipher. It is the indicator that I use. It's the most powerful indicator I've ever used. So definitely worth the investment. You will see an ROI if you're able to just read the charts, using Market Cipher in a very easy way. I think Market Cipher is a really good way for people who are not really used to traditional TA to kind of see it in a different way, right? And easily understand it, right? That's what I love about Market Cipher is it's very easy to read for someone who's not used to traditional TA, right? You have a lot of signals and there's so many different facets to it that, if you're struggling with one part of Market Cipher, there's definitely another part of Market Cipher that you'll get. It's definitely one of the easiest indicators to read and super powerful and will make you more profitable. You could take my word for that. So definitely check out that discount code if you're interested in getting Market Cipher. So we do have a wild BJ coming in to crash the stream here once again. Yesterday he brought me a banana. I'm actually terrified to see what he's bringing me now. Oh, thank you. Guys, he brought me poopery. I don't know if you know what poopery is, but it is.
It's in case the markets take a dump.
He's good. He's good, guys. BJ's a funny guy. In case the markets dump, we have a little bit of poopery, so it won't stink too bad. We're keeping that up here. Thank you, BJ. So we got poopery now. We got banana, poopery, candelabras. We got everything on this channel. Let's go. All right, bullish on market Cipher. Let's go. Word already joined that one. Awesome. Yeah, that boy Crypto Face is a real one. That's for dang sure. That's for dang sure. Crypto Face is the GOAT. Let's see. It's worth it, guys. Take out a loan if you have to. Yeah, guys, it's a paid indicator, but you are paying for the ability to get a leading indicator, right? That's one thing about market Cipher is that it's a leading indicator, right? It's one of the only indicators that I've seen that tells you what the market's gonna do before it actually happens, right? So super, super powerful, as you can imagine, while you're trading, in any type of financial market. And it works on stocks, it works on commodities, it works on, from my understanding, it works on basically any chart, right? So definitely very, very powerful. So, all right, so let's get rid of this DXY here. We're done with this. Definitely keep an eye on the DXY. I thought that was very interesting, and I wanted to point out these patterns, right? Okay, and you know what? I'll give you guys one more little piece of sauce before we move on to look at XRP and some other alts here. Now, when you're actually, you know what? I'm going to save it for the video. I'm going to show you guys when to enter trades. I'm going to show you how to get good entries if you're trading based off of these patterns. A lot of people like to trade the breakout, but there's some technicalities that you don't really always want to just jump into a trade right on the breakout, right? And I explain it all in the video, so definitely keep a lookout for that. It's going up tonight. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at XRP, right? And then we're going to go right into the Biden thing, right? Because this is going to relate to the Biden thing. So, all right, so if you look here, right, we wanted to hold this 70-cent level, which obviously we have done. We have pumped up back to this resistance at about 76 cents, right? We are rejecting off of it slightly. Excuse me, right now. VWAP coming up on the one. We're looking at the 1 hour right now. VWAP coming up on the 1 hour. Hopefully we can pop through this. Looking similar to ETH with that VWAP coming up against resistance. So very, very interesting. We have higher lows coming up here. So we'll see if we can keep testing this, knock on the door a few times, and then bust right through it. So kind of targets we would look for, right? 77, 78 cents, I would say you'd probably start to see a little bit of resistance pop up back here, test 78 cents. Let's go ahead and pull a fib from here to there, right? So you are coming up to a golden pocket, right? So rejected off the golden pocket a little bit, but we're still trying to test it. So let's see if we can get past there. Obviously, it's a very hard level to break. Came up, rejected it pretty hard here. So we're coming back up. We're coming back up. Hopefully we can break through there, and then test this 78 cents level, and then 80 cents probably going to be the next stop there. So there's your XRP. Now, speaking of XRP, guys, what do you think about this Biden thing going on? Is it the leak that happened? If you haven't heard, they did leak a little bit of the executive order information, and I do have it here. I just wanted to pull it up real quick. Now, some of the things that they were talking about is they're talking about going after stable coins, right? And guys, I think correct me if I'm wrong. We said this yesterday. Before we knew about this, I was saying they're probably going to go after stable coins. I'm pretty sure we talked about this. They're probably going to go after stable coins. So maybe you can't stake your stable coins for some crazy return, right? Because obviously, if that happens, you're competing with the banks, and they don't want you competing with the banks, right? So, why would you keep your money in the bank if you can stake your stable coins with, a crypto service where you're getting like 15% on your money? Why would you put your money in the bank and earn like less than 1%, right? It makes no sense. So it's a serious competitor to banks. So they're probably going to crack down pretty hard on stable coins, right? But another thing that they mentioned, if you look at this article, right? The United States has an interest in responsible financial innovation, expanding access to safe and affordable financial services, and reducing the cost of domestic and cross-border fund transfers and payments. Guys, XRP? It's crazy that all of this stuff kind of comes together, right? Now, this could be, right, that, I was talking about, we were talking about the XRP lawsuit and what it could mean for crypto. And I was saying that, you could get positive out of it, right? It could be a little negative, a little positive, but for the most part, it could give regulatory clarity over on crypto altogether, right? So that's pretty important, right? Like the fact that, you know, these big, not institutions, but these big, you know, government agencies taking a look at Bitcoin, the fact that the president is even recognizing Bitcoin means that, you know, it's a big enough thing that the president has to acknowledge it, right? And they're realizing that it's here to stay and they have to regulate it, right? And if they're able to make tax dollars off of this, it's here to stay, right? As long they might not just want to get rid of it. They might just see it as an opportunity for them to make more money in taxes, right? So it could be very good. And the fact that they're going to be focusing on affordable cross-border payments, you know, it kind of strikes a bell, right? It puts that light bulb on. You start thinking about XRP, right? They're already in works with they're already in a lawsuit with the SEC. The SEC might be trying to just kind of learn more about it, or, you know, it's just interesting, right? They're in this lawsuit with the SEC. It's been dragging on. Now they're talking about cross-border payments in the executive order. I don't know. I low-key got goosebumps when I heard that. I was like, oh my God. Like, could you imagine? Could you imagine? Now, does that mean they're definitely going to use XRP? Who knows? But definitely very, very interesting to see that, you know, see that brought up in the article, right? So, like, yeah, could it be? Sam Rose says XRP. Could it be? I don't know, right? It does seem, you know, pretty coincidental. It does seem pretty coincidental. You know, could they go with an XRP competitor? Sure. Are they trying to lure people in, make them think they're using XRP? Everybody puts their money on it, and then, you know, they go with a competitor, and then XRP dumps. I don't know. Not impossible, but very, very interesting that XRP seems to be the one that was of interest of the government, right? The government's interested in investigating XRP. And now they're talking about maybe, you know, trying to improve cross-border payments. I don't know. I don't know. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. So I definitely wanted to bring that, guys, up to you. You know, we don't really bring up news on this channel a lot, but hey, I give you a little bit of the news sauce, right? They call me Frankie the News Anchor sometimes. You know, Frankie Fibonacci, Frankie Candles, Frankie the News Anchor here. So I wanted to give you guys a little bit of that sauce. So hit me with a hashtag value, hashtag bing bong in the chat if you guys are finding this information valuable. All right, let's check chat real quick. XRP gonna make us all rich. Hey, Carlo, I hope so. I got a big old bag of XRP. I'm not letting go. I'm not selling. I'm never selling. Let's see. Let's go. Anyone know what makes XRP better than XLM? I use XLM for transfers all the time. Works great. Yeah, I'll be honest. XLM, you know, Stellar's really fast. XRP is really fast. Like, if you've ever transferred, you know, crypto from one wallet to another, you'll know if you use Bitcoin or Ethereum or, you know, any really other coin. It takes a long time for it to get over there. XRP and Stellar are like, you send it, and then when you switch tabs, it's there already, right? I mean, they're fast. So, I mean, who knows? Maybe they're just going to use Stellar and then screw all the XRP people. Who knows? But yeah, Stellar is very, very good too. Whatever it ends up being, it won't have any possession to begin with. Hey, let's see. Oh yeah, hashtag value, bing bong, value, bing bong, hashtag CandleMafia. Looney threw a hashtag CandleMafia in there. I love it. Good. You guys are learning. You guys are finding the information useful. I always like to see that. I like to know, so I know I'm not wasting your guys' time. Use guys' time. Let's see. Me too. XRP Army. Christine, let's go. I love XRP, but I do have a small bag of XLM. I don't know. I mean, hey, Bubba's, you got to diversify, right? You got to diversify. Liking the news updates goes great with the TA. Sam Rose, thank you for that. Yeah, maybe we'll start incorporating like an article or two where, you know, if it applies to what we're talking about on the charts, I'll bring it up. I think it is good to have a little bit of a, you know, three-dimensional, like, you know, you're looking at the charts, you're looking at the DXY, you're also looking at articles. So, you know, it gives you guys that second, you know, that extra layer of, you know, knowledge. Let's see, 589 XRP, let's go. Mr. A says, so saucy, let's go. All right, you're useful, Frankie. Hey, Epic, I appreciate that. Better than being useless, right? Frankie Coin, let's go. Hashtag Frankie Coin. XRP for International Corporation Assets Movement. XLM for domestic peer-to-peer. Yeah, that's kind of how I see it, right? XRP for international cross-border payments, right? And then XLM for domestic peer-to-peer, right? If I want to send you money, I could just shoot you some XLM. You get it right away, so you don't have to wait, right? Your top price prediction for XRP. Well, I'll show you this. Actually, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's see if I can pull this up. We pulled this up one other time. Let me remove the drawings here. We pulled this up. Now, Blockchain Backer actually brought this up. Shout out to Blockchain Backer. We did have him on the channel here recently. I think he's on the channel once a month. He's a friend of the channel and also does amazing technical analysis. So where are we here? This is 2021. So where was it? It was in 2018, right? So it was, I believe, let's go to the 4 hour. So there's a fractal that blockchain backer pulled from XRP, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find it in time here. This might be too long, but I think, where was it? It's going to be hard to find the exact fractal that he pulled. However, you know, the fractal looked very similar. I probably deviated a little bit from the fractal here at this point, but I mean, it's hard to say, right? If the government decides to use XRP, it's hard to say. I don't really want to make a dollar prediction, but I'll say it's probably going to blow, right? That would be some of the biggest news. It might even drag the rest of the market up with it a little bit if it did happen to go like that. Not saying it's going to go like that, but if it did, you know, that could be a catalyst to spark a pretty good little rally here for the crypto markets. So hopefully we can see that happen. Who knows when it would happen, if it would ever even happen. But if it did happen, who knows when it would happen. So, you know, it's very speculative, but definitely interesting that they mentioned the cross-border payments. I mean, what would be the best solution for that? I don't know. But let's see. Frankie, are you going to leverage if XRP pops? Hey, Christine, you know it. You know it. We're going to be keeping a close eye on XRP. Can you go over the Bitcoin pump last night and what technicals we could have seen to spot the pump? Yeah, sure, Chris. Great. Not question. Oh, yeah, I guess great question. Tooth pain is the worst. I'd rather be skinned alive or go through a 30% dip. Yeah, Blanchard's B. Tooth pain is bad. I hate the dentist. I'm not a dentist guy. But yeah, sure. We could go back to Bitcoin for a little bit and let's see. So let me turn our drawings back on here, right? Now, how could you have seen this pop, right? So if you come on down to the 1 hour, like we were just talking about, you know, we were in a falling wedge, right? So we were in a falling wedge here. And for the falling wedge pattern, right, you come down, you bounce up, you bounce down, you bounce up, right? You bounced again. And as price, right, we broke out a little bit, then we came back in. But as, you know, on these falling wedges, price comes in. And as price bounces around, it gets less and less volatile. And, you know, price coils up a little bit as it gets closer to the end of the pattern, right? So like I said, these falling wedges are typically bullish patterns. So you could have been watching this, right? Who said this? Who asked this question? Perfect question. So yeah, here's the sauce, guys. I'll give you the sauce. You could have seen the fallen wedge, right? So you would have been waiting for a breakout, right? Now, here's a perfect reason why I say you don't want to trade just based off of the breakout, right? Because if you were looking here, you would have seen this breakout, right? You would have entered a position and you would have just gotten shot back down and you probably would have gotten stopped out depending on where your stop loss was. But you got stopped, you would have gotten stopped out or gotten, you know, you would have gotten out of the trade because you were scared that it was going the opposite direction. So you don't want to trade just based off of the breakout, right? So now you're probably asking yourself, well, then how are you supposed to do it if you can't just wait for the breakout? I'll show you right now. And I was going to keep this secret for, you know, this is a little tip that one of the tips that I drop in the video tonight. So I didn't want to, you know, leak too much, but I'll give you this one little tip that we talk about, right? When you're trading a falling wedge, right, you don't want to trade the breakout for this exact reason. You can get faked out very easily. That's why I don't trade breakouts. I've traded breakouts in the past. Once in a while I will, but it's easy to get trapped in a fake out and to get wrecked, right? So you would not want to trade this. You would not want to trade this breakout right here. You would not want to trade any just breakout, right? So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to wait for price to break out, right? And instead of just looking for the breakout, you're going to want to look for price to break out. Let me get rid of this line just so we don't get confused. So you're going to want to wait for price to break out, right? And then you're going to want to wait to come down and test the previous resistance, right? We rejected here, we rejected here, we rejected here, we rejected here. So you want to wait for you to break out and then come down and test the resistance level as support and see if you could flip it into support. And then you would want to enter your trade on the back test, right? So you want to, on the retest is where you would want to enter your trade. So if you see the bounce off of the resistance and it's flipping into support, that's where you take your entry. And from here to here, you could have gotten 2%. If you're using 10x leverage, that would have been 20%. Or, you know, if we bring back that other trend line that we just deleted, you know, you could have entered here, right? And you could have held, or, you know, you could have waited to see if it come down and test this as resistance, and you could have entered here. But then you could enter here and then you would have bounced around a little bit before actually coming up for this giant move, right? So you asked how you could have seen that move, and this is how you could have seen the move with this falling wedge pattern. And now when you see one, you know how to properly trade it. So if you were looking at it here and you know, you're waiting for price to break out. You're like, okay, we're breaking out, and now you're waiting for the retest. Okay, but it didn't bounce, so you're like, okay, I'm not getting in. So you dodge that bullet. Whew, dodge that bullet. Then you come out, okay, we broke out again. Is it gonna bounce? Oh no, it's bouncing, it's bouncing. So you get your entry. You get your entry right here, and you ride it up. Maybe you take partial profits at 2%, right? Or 20%, you take partial profits there, or you can hold it to see if you hold this support. Now you're bouncing around and wait for that bigger move to the upside. There you go, guys. That's the sauce. There's your nightly sauce right there. I gave you guys like a whole, that's like I gave you guys the rest of the pot. You know, I was serving the sauce, but there's still enough in the pot. I give you the whole pot. You guys could share it. Now go look for these fallen wedges. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys like that, keep an eye out for the video that we will be uploading right after the stream. I'm not even going to go home to do it. I'm just going to do it right when we get off the stream. I'm going to upload it. So stay tuned and keep an eye out for that video. We go over a couple of reversal patterns, or 3 reversal patterns that pop up very commonly on the chart. And I show you how to identify them, how to draw the lines, and how to trade them properly. So hashtag sauce. All right, let's see. Hey, Frankie, would you want to take a look at soybean chart? There has been a lot of talk lately on soybeans. Thanks, Frankie. Hey, Adam, yes, we could take a look at soybeans in a second here. Let's see. Secret sauce. Sam Rose says secret sauce. Yeah, that was the secret sauce right there. I had the breakout charted, but missed it because I was hanging in the Discord, but it's all good. There will always be another entry. Crypto Anon, louder for the people in the back. Crypto Anon, louder for the people in the back. Okay. Thank you for that, Crypto Anon. Great point. There's always going to be another pump, always going to be another dump. You never want to FOMO into trades. In that same scenario, what's the buy target for BTC? I don't really know what you mean there, Jamie. In that same scenario, what's the buy target for BTC? Do you mean up here? What would the buy target be? Maybe try to clarify. I'm not 100% sure what you're asking. Ready to make them gains. Let's go. EMS, welcome back, EMS. Happy to see you here. Yes, we could look at GRT. We're going to take a look at the alts in a little bit here. What's your favorite pasta for the sauce? Biomex. I'm a big penne guy. I like it al dente, right? I like it a little hard, right? Almost crunchy, I would say. Frankie has the sauce. Neil, thank you for that. I got the sauce, but I'm giving it all away to you guys. Let's see. Are we in any trades tonight? EMS, we are not in a trade currently. The last trade I was in was a scalp long. I think I walked away with like 30-something% profit. I could pull that up for you guys if you want to see it. Let's see. Your coworkers need to take your show more seriously and stop interrupting. Hey, Crypto Killer Whale. That's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna have to send the Mafia. I'm gonna have to send the Candle Mafia after these guys. You guys don't see me walking on ATB, right? The heck's wrong with these guys? All right, let's see. Luna is at all-time highs in its uncharted territories. Take your profits because the ceiling is unknown. Yeah, good point, Scott. Good point. Let's see. Yeah, guys, so the official Discord is actually done. I spoke to the person we have working on it. I'm going to get everything set up. I think all the fundamentals are there. Maybe just a little bit of tweaking, but the Discord is here, right? We're going to be probably announcing it this week. All right, we're gonna take a look at what did we just see? Rune. All right, I see Rune all over the place. We'll take a look at Rune in a second. Luna, we'll take a look at Luna because Luna's been moving. Frankie, I got you on the big screen. Can I get a shout out for the Familia? Rafi, hey, Rafi's family. Rafi's fam, shout out to you guys. We love Rafi in chat. He's one of our favorite viewers. All of our Candle Mafia is our favorite. But Rafi's family, shout out to you guys. We appreciate you guys tuning in and watching every single night at 5:45. All right, there you go, Rafi. Let's see. Penne for the win. Let's go. In case we drop the resistance, what would be the buy target? Oh, in case we drop to okay. I still don't really get. In case we drop to resistance, what would be the buy? What would be the buy target on Bitcoin XRP for life? I love that, Jamie. I love that. If we drop from here, I'll be honest with you. I don't know how far we'll come down. Random line. There's the random lines, guys. It kind of looks like it wants to go up. It wants for another leg is what it looks like to me, right? It does look like, we did cool off just a little bit. I thought we'd cool off a little more, so not impossible that we come down a little more. We might get rejected on the VWAP again, but this looks like it wants to come up again. We just got to fight through this resistance here. But typically, maybe this is kind of what you're asking. When you break out of a resistance, right? Same kind of idea. You don't want to trade the breakout. You want to wait for the retest and the bounce. And then you want to enter here. You don't want to enter here. You want to wait for the bounce and then enter there. I hope that answers your question. Question for Rune, Luna, and Waves. Okay, over. Okay, cool. We got that. We got that. Very true. Frankie needs some respect. Put some respect on my name. All right, let's take a look at Luna, Waves, and Rune. I watched your tutorial today. Glad to be a part of the Spider Gang. A C. Carter, NYC, calling in from the motherland over there in New York. Yeah, he's part of the Spider Gang now. Let's go. Let's go. All right, let's take a look at Luna. Let's see. Luna. All right. Oh yeah, look at this. Look at this. $99. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. Well, I guess this is our this is all-time highs, huh? Wowee. Look at that. Oh, just broke it. Just broke it. Yeah, wow. All right. Luna making moves. Let's get it. Okay. So yeah, let's come down to the daily looking. Oh, wow, Luna. When will Luna stop? When will Luna stop? Look at this, guys. Daily looking great. Daily with a nice curvature. Money flow crossover with the VWAP. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Look at that. Oh, boy. This looks... Luna looks good. Luna looks good. You want to be careful because when you pump like crazy, you're bound for a retrace, right? But this daily's looking good. This daily with the crossover, money flow crossover, VWAP crossover, that's looking good on the daily. That's a long time frame. It's looking good. That's looking pretty dang good. Let's come on down to let's look at the 4 hour. Yeah, kind of this. You're kind of in the situation right here. Let's go to the 1 hour actually, so we can. Yeah, so in this case, right? You break the resistance. You got to retest here. You could have gotten that. This you would have if you entered your trade right here on the retest. You could have stole 6.6% or 66% profit if you're using 10x leverage, and you're coming down for maybe another retest here, and then maybe you get the VWAP crossover and you come up higher. We're gonna have to wait and see. But yeah, looking good, looking good. Obviously, you want to be careful when you're pumping. You don't want to buy into a deep pump, but if it's got legs, it's got legs. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and look at Rune. All right, coming in at 548 for Rune. Wow, look at this nice little pump ski. Let's go on over to the daily, right? Kind of looking similar to Bitcoin coming up. Daily looks decent. VWAP coming up. Money flow coming up. Not too bad, right? You're pretty low, right? In the grand scheme of things, guys, at least on this chart. I don't know how new of a coin Rune is. I assume this is probably most of the price action. Just look at let's grab our little rectangle here. You're in this pretty low zone, right? If you bought here, you made out great up here. If you bought down here, you made out great here and here. You're kind of in that zone again. Are you going to get a move back up there? Excuse me. Are you going to get a move back up there? Hopefully. You're in this, excuse me. You're in this you're pretty low down here. So, yeah, Rune not looking too bad with the daily VWAP and the money flow coming up. Let's go down to the 4 hour. Nice little, yeah, not looking too shabby, right? Money flow crossover on the 4 hour, VWAP above the 0 line. What was this pump in the past? 31%. 31% here. Not too bad in 20 hours. In about 1 day, you could have come up 31%. Not too bad. Rune looking pretty good. You're again in this low accumulation zone down here. So not looking bad. Rune looking pretty decent. Yeah, we'll look at XLM as well. No worries. Let's see. What were the other ones we were looking at? Waves. We could take a look at waves. I don't typically look at waves, so guys know how I feel about looking at coins. I don't know much about, but let's take a look at it on market. Cipher coming in at $27.99 right now. Come over to the daily, right? Looking very similar. You're getting that money flow crossover into the green with the VWAP, very similar to Luna. Yeah, looking pretty good on the daily. 4 hour in the green, deep in the green. on the 4-hour. VWAP coming down. Maybe have some room to VWAP coming up on the 1-hour. Yeah, I mean, maybe you come up on the 1-hour a little bit. Might get a bearish divergence here with the momentum coming down and price coming up. So keep an eye on that. You know, where was this previously? Let's go to the 4-hour, see if we can get a better view here. Yeah, I mean, right about here. I got another one here, and then maybe here. Okay. Just roughing these lines out, guys. Yeah, so you're peeking through this resistance. You know, probably going to maybe reject a little bit. You got the 1-hour VWAP coming up, though. Maybe that pushes you through. Next stop might be around 31 cents, and then 34 cents if you can get past there. Let's go to the 4-hour again. Let's pull a, let's go ahead and go from here to there. Bada boom. Yeah, all right. Yeah, golden pocket. All right, let's pull, let's pull a fib from the top, actually. Let's go from here, this high, to this low. Boom. Yeah, I mean, you're popping through the golden pocket here. You're not bad. If you could come down now. So in this case, what you would want to be looking at, coming down to the 1 hour, right? You know, you would want to, let me get rid of these green lines. You know, what you would be looking for here is maybe a possible retest, right, coming up. Even if you come up higher, maybe look for a retest of this level or maybe even the golden pocket before a move back to the upside. So there's waves for you guys. I hope you like that. What's happening with good old Adam? Where is our next crazy Adam pump? All right, we'll take a look at Adam in just a second. Let's go. Hey, Frankie, wouldn't that be considered a double top for Luna? Let's take a look. I mean, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, it could act as a double top, you know, because you come up here and then you hit here again. Actually, guys, talk about double tops in the trading pattern video coming out tonight. So if you want to learn more about double tops, definitely go ahead and check out that video right after the stream. It will be uploaded. So yeah. Yeah, God, I can't believe Luna going nuts right now. Gala, all right, Gala, Adam, we'll take a look. Austin, we making steaks and broccoli. What you got going on tonight? Let's go, Wendell, cooking up the steaks. Steak's one of my favorite meals, right? One of my favorite meals. I love steak. I'll take some of that. Austin C says I'll take some of that. All right, let's see. Asada tacos with some homemade salsa and tortillas. Let's go, Austin, with the salsas and tortillas and salsa. Thanks, broski. No problem, Jeremy. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look at Adam and see what our good old friend Adam is doing. Where is Adam? Guys, today's energy brought to you by black coffee. Cold black coffee at that. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at Adam here, coming in about 30 bucks. Looking at the daily, not looking as good as you know, Bitcoin and all that, but your 4-hour, your daily VWAP coming up. Hopefully that money flow can come up. Let's go down to the 4-hour. Let's go ahead and yeah, money flow crossover on the 4-hour, VWAP coming down. Might have a little stagnation there. Coming to the 1-hour, VWAP coming up, money flow coming down. Might go sideways. You might, you know, Adam likes to range. Maybe you bounce around here. Maybe you do a little bing bong. Do a little bing bong, bing bong, bing bong, bing bong in here. And yeah, you know, when you see money flow coming down with the VWAPs coming up, sometimes that can indicate sideways movement. So yeah, let's go ahead and look at the 15-minute. We love the 15-minute over here on this channel. Ooh, baby. All right, let's take a look here. Let's take a deeper dive. So you are getting a, I believe, let's go ahead and see from here to here. Not really. But yeah, you came down, you're bouncing off of this support level right here. So, I mean, if you're ranging around, if you do, we got another green candle printed just right there. If you do wind up ranging around in here, you know, I do like trading these Adam ranges. You got about 5% up, 5% down if you want to go ahead and play the ranges there. I've done pretty good trading ranges on Adam. It does like to stick to its ranges. Adam loves to just bing and bong. Adam loves hashtag bing bong, right? Adam's a big bing bonger. Let's see. Frankie, can we look at SNX, please? I'm in a long on it. Yes. Yes, made it. Ryan, what's going on? Thank you for being here. Let's go see. Heist Americano. Let's go. If we want Frank to continue cooking up the sauce, we can't torture him too much. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna sneak some Reaper peppers into your sauce next stream if I keep eating these hot peppers. Maybe I'll just throw a little Reaper bean in there. Little Reaper bean. All right, so you want to take a look at SNX. Let's see. There we go. Am I looking at the right chart? This thing going nuts? I think this is the right chart. You got great energy presenting for us. No need for coffee. Hey, Skinny. I don't know how to say your name. I'm sorry. Thank you for that. I do have natural energy sometimes. Guys, breaking news. I just got a text from the one and only BitBoy Crypto. Give me 1 second. I just want to make sure this is not super urgent. Doable and share response for 5 minutes. I'm gonna have to go ahead and take a look at that in a second here, or when we jump off stream. But yeah, I don't know if I need the black coffee, but I do get the bubbly, right? You gotta. Coffee is dehydrating, so you got to keep the bubbly here to keep yourself hydrated. Scott says Adam loves to rocket to the cosmos. I agree with that. Gala and SNX. All right, taking a look here. Let's go ahead and see what we're working with. Money flow starting to come up on the daily. VWAP above the 0 line. You do have some pretty nice curvature here. Not enough to. And look, here you go. You did get a bullish divergence here. If we grab our brush tool from here to there, right? Price coming down, making lower lows as momentum is making higher lows, right? You make that little pinch point, and then pop ski. Look at that. If you traded that, grab our ruler tool, you could have come up with, 32%. Yeah. So these divergences, guys, the divergences are one of my favorite things to look at. I mean, the divergences are super, super, super powerful. If you have not seen the divergence video, maybe Tony or somebody can link it in chat. Definitely check it out. A lot of good feedback on that one. A lot of people who were too scared or too not confident enough to enter trades, watch the divergence video. They started trading and they send me messages. They show me their profits. They're like, I was so nervous to trade. You showed me the divergence video. I watched it. You gave me the confidence and I'm crushing it. So definitely check out the divergence video. Simple, right? It's simple, guys. I try to give you guys these simple strategies. KISS, right? Keep it simple, stupid. But we're not stupid on this channel. We swim with the whales, right? We're not minnows over here. Don't say about XRP to Ben is upset. Let's see. Ben's texting you because he can't fathom the analytics. It's bringing the Frankie Candles is bringing into YouTube. Yeah, maybe. Hopefully he's like, oh my God, this channel's going nuts. Let's see. Okay, Tyler's our expert video linker. Dude is so fast. Yeah, he's pretty quick with it. Tyler's quick with it. All right. So yeah, looking good on the daily. Let's come on down to the 4-hour. Money flow coming up on the 4-hour, VWAP coming down, so you might kind of stale out. You might stall out a little bit here until you maybe VWAP comes down and back up and brings the money flow with it for a move back to the upside. Looks like it might be a little primed here. Not financial advice, but it's not looking bad. It's not looking bad. You were in the red here for a while. Last time you had a money flow crossover right here, it brought you up about 33%. So hey, nothing to squawk at. I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, that crossover is what you're going to be looking for. Okay. Let's see. How many positions you're when trading? Deep cushion depends on how many positions I have open. Depends on what I'm looking at. Sometimes I'm in a trade on an alt, and sometimes I'm trading. Might be in a trade in Polkadot and Bitcoin, or Polkadot ETH and Bitcoin. It depends on what I see on the charts. But yeah, I have multiple positions open sometimes. Is using the RSI indicator give the same info as bullish divergence and bearish divergence? Yes. Yeah, Ryan, I do talk about in the divergence video. If you don't have Market Cipher B, I show you how you can use the same strategy with the free RSI indicator on TradingView, right? Same thing with this new strategy video, not the pattern video that's coming out tonight, but the next video that will be coming out either tomorrow or on Friday. I show you guys the strategy that we're releasing on Friday involves market Cipher B, but at the end of the video, I do show you how you can use the same strategy with the RSI as well. So I do like to give you, I know not everybody can afford market Cipher, although you do now have that discount code MC Frank 20 to get 20% off for the first 100 people that sign up. So yeah, maybe it makes it a little more affordable for you, but you know, if you don't have it, I do like to give you guys free options to use the same strategies that I use without having to buy something. So let's see. DZ, TJ, and Taco interrupted. Crypto kill a whale. Hey, we're gonna have to send the oh, I guess TJ's allowed to interrupt. But DZ and Taco. I mean, I love DZ and Taco, but I think I don't know. They do seem, maybe they're up to something, right? They come in, they check on the they come and check on the stream. I don't know. Maybe they're onto something. Yeah, I don't know. We'll just we'll keep an eye on them. You always got to watch your back, right? All right, let's see. Just invested $2 million into Bitcoin. Was it a good or bad choice? Wow. WSP Cash. I don't know if you're trolling or not, but hey, I'll tell you this. In the long term, probably a pretty good investment. But yeah, I don't know if you're serious, but if you just put $2 million into Bitcoin, congratulations on all your success. Yeah. It actually works like magic. Yes, absolutely. Let's go ahead and see. Let's see. Gives you a peep on how to approach any trade most of the time. Yes, absolutely. Bitcoin is a good chance. Just hold for bull market. Yeah, absolutely. Why do you ask such things? Okay. So let's go ahead and take a look at good old Cardano. I know we got ADA gang in the house. Shout out to the ADA gang. I got a bag. I'm in the ADA gang too, right? I don't have a huge bag of ADA. I got a bigger bag of XRP than I do ADA, but I'm in the ADA gang, right? I'm cool too, guys. I'm cool too. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look here. 4 hour. All right, let's look at the daily, right? Daily money flow curving up, right? VWAP curving up on the daily. So looking pretty good. Maybe we can come back up here and test 88 cents. That would be good. Checking the 4 hour, you know, money flow coming up, VWAP coming down, might, you know, indicative of sideways action. 1 hour, VWAP crossover, got the green dot, thicken the money flow, thicken the green with the money flow. You know, maybe we come up and test this little, you know, test this 88 cent resistance. Here we go. We're putting the arrow. Let's see if it plays out. You know, we probably won't know tonight unless it pumps in this hour. But yeah, we'll keep an eye on this. Maybe tomorrow we'll be like, oh, I remember drawing that line. We were right. Let's see. Hitman says, bing bong. How big is your bag? My ADA bag, I would say, is not my bag. My ADA bag is I'd say it's pretty small. It's not a big bag. I had a bigger bag, but I took profits. So what's left in there is it's not tiny, but it's not, you know, it's not that big. All right, let's see. Yeah, ADA gang in the house. You guys love ADA. All right, so let's see. 1 hour, right? Yeah, VWAP coming up, green dot, not looking too bad. Looking at the 2 hour, VWAP coming up, starting to come up as money flow is starting, you know, curving down a little bit, but generally coming up. Not a bad look for ADA. Let's see if we could test that 88 cent mark. I got a little ADA. People say it's taken too long to develop, but I think that's a good thing. If you don't like it, buy something else that's already finished. Wick. I mean, graded. That's a great point. That's a great point. You know, a lot of people I think are upset with ADA's performance because most people who bought ADA bought it at like $2 or $3. They bought the top, right? If you actually were, you know, if you're paying attention to crypto before the bull run, probably getting in between 3 and 12 cents. I got in around 12 or 13 cents, right? So I got a pretty good return initially. So yeah, everybody's saying ADA was a disappointment. Now, it didn't go to $10 like everybody thought, but you know, if you got in at a decent time, you still got crazy gains. Love Dinero, what's going on? Welcome back to the stream, dude. What was the discount code for Market Cipher again? It's pinned to the top of the chat. It's MC Frank 20. It's pinned to the top of the chat. So just check that out here. I'll just spam it in there one more time for you. I can actually, but it's pinned to the top of the chat. You could copy it from there. What percentage of your portfolio is Ethereum? Let me go ahead and check that for you. so we can get accurate numbers. Let's go ahead and take a look here. Let's see. About 50, a little over 50%. So yeah, I have a decent portion of my portfolio is ETH. Let's see. That's what happened to me. I got in at 2 and got wrecked. Yeah, I mean, hey, it happens. You know, especially when people are calling, like, you know, everybody's calling for $10 Cardano. Everybody thinks they're getting in at $2. It's a great entry. But you know, it happens. You got to live and learn sometimes, you know? Let's see. Let's go. To be fair, ADA has been so unresponsive to the rallies upwards. Yeah, I mean, it depending on where you got in, it might have been lackluster. But you know, I know a lot of people. I know some people. I think BJ was saying that he got in at 3 cents, so he got some crazy gains. Charles is getting whipped because of that academic creds. When you look at all the time frames, does that determine how long you stay in the trade? So yeah, it depends on if you're trading based off of a lower time frame, you're going to be in the trade for a shorter amount of time, right? So if you're trading on the 4 hour, it's going to take a long time to play out. If you're trading on the 1 minute, obviously it's going to take a way shorter time to play out, right? So, you guys hear my chair squeaking? You only get wrecked if you sell. Crypto Anon. Louder for the people in the back. Crypto Anon spitting knowledge out here in chat. ADA is a long-term play now. Yeah, absolutely. I got an XRP at around $1.25, just DCA down to 95 cents. Play the game. That's right. DCA Harmony 1. We'll take a look at it. Yeah. Wick. If you DCA in, I mean, you're DCAing on the way down, you're just going to lower your entry point. So sometimes you got to play that game, like you said. Is the code really for the first 100 people? Yes. Yes, it is. Hey, my man Frankie, can you check XRP for me, please, sir? CJ Baker. Yes, I got you. We looked at XRP already, but we'll check it again. Did I miss you looking at VeChain and Crow? No, we'll look at VeChain too. Peep the VWAP on VeChain or Crow. Okay, yeah, we'll check out VeChain. We'll check out Crow. We're checking out Harmony 1 right now. Let's go Binance. Okay, so you came up to this. Let's go to the daily, right? Just look at the money flow. VWAP coming up on the daily. Probably going to print a green dot on this momentum wave. So not too bad. Might get a bullish divergence printing here on the daily for Harmony, possibly. Let's go down to the 4 hour. You know, VWAP coming up while money flow. VWAP coming down as money flow is coming up, kind of sideways looking. You know, VWAP coming up, money flow coming down, kind of sideways looking, right? So you got rejected off of this 14-cent zone. You know, maybe you come sideways a little bit. Maybe you come back down, test these areas. But yeah, looks like you might be in for some kind of sideways action is what it's looking like to me. Let's look at the 2 hour. You know, VWAP coming up, money flow coming up. Kind of hard to say, but you are rejecting off of this. So hopefully you could find, you know, you do have a little bit of support right there. Maybe you could bounce out. Okay, so now let's go ahead and check. Let's check VeChain because I know people were asking for VeChain yesterday and I didn't get to it. Let me go crypto, go Bitfinex, boom. Okay. Let's see. On the daily. Oh yeah, what do you want me to look at? Peep. Could you take a peep at that VWAP on VeChain or Crow? Yeah. All right. Random line, guys. Random line. Here we go. All right. VeChain. On the daily, right? Money flow coming up, VWAP coming up. Money flow not quite at the 0 line, but VWAP coming up on the daily. Probably going to print a green dot here, right? So you have momentum coming up. Let's check the 6 hour. Daily, yeah, daily VWAP about to cross over. 4 hour VWAP coming down as money flow is crossing up. Maybe the VWAP is coming to just take a little breath down here, and then we'll cross back over and drag that money flow back up with it. Let's take a look at the 2 hour. You know, VWAP down on the 2 hour, looking at the 1 hour, VWAP coming up, money flow kind of coming down. Gonna have to keep an eye on that. Looking similar to a lot of the other alts with VeChain. Nothing really screaming anything. You know, you have the 4 hour VWAP coming down. Let's check the 15-minute. No money. You getting the money flow crossover into the red? Yeah, you might. It might be 4 hour, 15-minute looking on VeChain, looking like it might be ready to set up here. Actually, let me just check Bitcoin real quick. Let me get rid of these drawings. We're going to go over XRP real quick one more time because I think people were asking for it. Let's see. Let's go ahead and take a look. I just wanted to check the 4-hour VWAP on. Did we get that crossover? Yeah, we got that crossover. Did we get the 15-minute money flow? No. Okay. All right. All right. Let's take a look at XRP one more time. So, like I said, we are holding that 70. What around the 15-minute? That's why. Let's look at the 4-hour. So, like I said, we're coming up to the golden pocket here. Probably going to see a little bit of resistance. However, let me get rid of this fib. We are holding that. We held that 70-cent zone, right? That 70-cent zone is good. We are above. Coming up, that is the golden pocket, right? Looking for a break above this golden pocket to hopefully come up and test the 78-cent area. So that's kind of the short, quick and dirty on XRP. But yeah, you got, might come a little sideways here with the VWAP coming down and the money flow coming up. And then the 1 hour, you got the VWAP over the 0 line, printed the green dot. Maybe, yeah. I mean, you're coming up to this resistance. It's going to give you a little bit of a battle. It is a golden pocket, right? But if you could bust through it, come up and test this level at about 78 cents. All right. Sorry I'm late, man. How's everyone feeling? James, we're feeling good. We're feeling like we're feeling good and we're smelling like money. That's what we like. That's what we like. Definitely smash those likes for Frankie. Be giving y'all sauce on all y'all coins. Absolutely. Absolutely. Dan Taunton says, bro, just eat an actual pepper. Yeah, I don't know how that's going to go. I will eat an actual pepper. Maybe it's a bell pepper. I don't know. Probably going to be a bell pepper. Yeah, sure. We'll bring the bell peppers in next time so I can eat them. I heard they're pretty hot. Let's see. Let's see. It's restrain over. We can't do that to them. All right. Hey, Frankie, as always, thanks. Hashtag super value. How's Matic looking? Let's take a look at Matic. I know you guys love Matic. All right, let's see here. Let's see. Boom. Binance. Guys, 216 people in here. Smash the like if you have not already. We're going to be spinning the wheel of pain and pleasure. If you want a chance to possibly win a giveaway or see me do a horrible challenge that's probably going to injure me. No, I'm just kidding. We're not getting injured. But if you want to see me eat a really hot jelly bean or something like that, every 100 likes, you guys get a spin on the wheel. So definitely smash the likes if you have not already. 213, not too bad. All right, let's try to get it up to 250. Let's get it up to 250. All right. All right, so Matic, taking a look at Matic here. Let's go over to the daily. Bada boom. All right. Okay, so on the daily, we do have VWAP over the 0 line. We printed a green dot, yesterday. Or I'm sorry, we just printed that. Yeah, we just printed a new candle. So we have that green dot. And then, coming up just a little bit, again, zoomed out. I mean, this is pretty strong support, right? We landed here, we bounced up, retested, came up, we bounced up, came up, right? So this is kind of strong support. You are in a little bit of a downtrend here, but hopefully you can break out. Let's go on down to the 4 hour, right? You have money flow crossing up, VWAP on its way, 4 hour VWAP on its way up to the 0 line. So hopefully you can get a cross and break up, and hopefully maybe you could come up and, pop over here and test this as support, and then, come up and test this area here at about $1.67. Yeah, so now let's go to let's check the 2 hour VWAP coming up, money flow coming up, not too shabby. 1 hour, VWAP crossover. You did get money flow in the green with the VWAP crossover. Let's take a look at the 15 minute, see if we can spot anything on the 15 minute. All right, so you did have a bullish. So there you go, guys. If you're looking for ways to find trades, once again, here you go. From right on this candle here, right over to this candle here, you got lower lows, right? Price is coming down as momentum is coming up. You're making that pinch point, right? You got that little pinch point, and you did pop up out of there, and you came up about 1.79% on the 15 minute, right? But that's a quick little 17, right? How long would that have been to take out? This is why I like trading the 15 minute, right? Because with 10x leverage, right? If you're trading with 10x leverage, let's say you just got in here and you wrote it up, and let's just say you caught the top for almost 2% profit. In 2 hours, you can make 20% on your money, right? Now, just for easy math, if you're trading with $1,000, right? 20% of $1,000, come on, that's good profit. That's good profit. So 2% in 2 hours, and now you can find these. You can get a multiple of these trades every day, right? So you don't need to cap out at 20%, right? If you find multiple, and obviously that's assuming that you win the trades, right? You might lose one and then win two, or vice versa. You're not going to have a winning day every single day. Maybe you lose two, win one, and you get a small loss, right? But these, you're looking for these bullish divergences on the 15-minute can play out pretty good sometimes. Not gonna lie, I thought Frankie was just making noises first couple of streams with VWAP, like doobie doo wop wop VWAP. Yeah, I was just beatboxing. That's really all I'm doing. I'm actually not a TA guy. I'm just a beatboxer, but it kind of translates, right? Algo, we'll take a look at Algo, Jeremy. No worries. Frankie don't need no challenges. Crypto killer whale. Let's go. Crypto killer out here watching Frankie Candle's back. Let's go. What time frame do you usually trade on? I like the 15-minute to scalp, but I trade all the different time frames. Depends on where I see the setup. I mean, it depends on the day. It really depends on the day. Sometimes I'm taking 4-hour trades. Sometimes I'm taking swing trades. Sometimes I'm taking day trades. Sometimes I'm scalping. It depends. Probably a silly question, but how do I zoom out like that and drag the chart using Market Cipher on a MacBook Pro new to charts? Thanks. If you want to zoom out, you just got to scroll. So if you're using a mouse, you just want to scroll, scroll your wheel and it will zoom you out like that. And then if you want to drag your chart around, it locks it, right? So you're locked up. Hey, actually, yeah, so you're locked up. If you want to unlock it, come down here to this auto button and unclick auto, and then that'll let you drag it around. Now, just so you know, I do have a trading view, Inked Pirate. I do have a trading view tutorial on the channel. Check that out. I show you how I set up my charts. I also show you a bunch of good tips and tricks to make your analysis faster and easier and less of a hassle. So definitely check that out. Let's see. Late, but I'm here. Chris Weeks, always tuning in. What's going on, Chris? Happy to have you here. All right, let's take a look. Tyler, I was just tracking the coins he covered to let folks know what he's already looked at, reduce duplicate requests. But if it's annoying, I'll quit. All right, let's see. Crow, we can take a look at Crow. You guys have been asking for that. Let's look at the Coinbase chart. All right. Okay. All right. So looking at the daily for Crow. All right. Wow, look at that. Just that massive downtrend. Okay. VWAP over the 0 line, right? Money flow coming up. Not too bad. You're also coming down to support. So that is good to take note of. Let's take a look at the 4-hour. Money flow coming up, VWAP coming down, similar to a lot of the other 4-hour charts. Looking at the 1-hour. VWAP coming up, printing a little trigger wave there. VWAP kind of flattening out. I have to keep an eye on this one. But yeah, 15-minute, anything worth looking at here. Same thing, looks like a little bullish divergence there. Yeah, let's look at the 6-hour. Yeah, I mean, excuse me. All right, yeah. Probably going to have to come up and test this resistance again. Well, how has this acted in the past? Yeah, I guess here. Yeah, I mean, yeah, nothing screaming at me. It kind of looks very similar to everything else. It's coming down, coming up, kind of sideways action. You did pump, right? You pumped on the 4-hour, right? You're coming down. You got to cool off a little bit. Hopefully, you got a second leg in there with that 4-hour money flow crossover. He knows now, if he didn't already. XRP pump and take a look at XRP. Am I getting trolled? Am I getting trolled? Let's come down to 15 minutes. Oh yeah, little pop ski. I think this is worthy of a 1-minute look. Oh baby, look at that. Oh baby, it's live. It's live. XRP live. Here we go. We're pumping, baby, on the 1 minute. Let's go. Hey, where it wicks, it goes. Where it wicks, it goes. Now, I don't know if there's really any backing behind that, but typically when you get these massive wicks, price likes to go land there, right? So let's see if we could call that right here. Is it going to go where the wick went? Let's see. But yeah, a little live pump. Are we going to pump up to the 77 level? We literally were just talking about this. Yeah, wow. Yeah, it was a golden pocket, I believe, here. And we were talking about, let's look. What were we looking at? Was it the 1 hour? Yeah, 1 hour VWAP crossover. I mean, yeah, we said it could happen. Printed the green dot. Looked like it had another leg. Oh, God. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. 77 cents. 4-hour. Yeah, I mean, hey, there it is, guys. Pumping. Live XRP pump. We got to change the title. Live XRP pump. 300, you name it. Oh, you named the 15 players today. I really wanted to see that. So did the chat yesterday. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe we'll add that onto the wheel. Yo, Frankie, what time frames do you usually trade on? Jeremy, it depends. We actually just talked about this. It depends on where I see the setups. I look at all time frames, but it depends on what the charts are looking like. Sometimes I'm in trading the longer time frames. Sometimes I'm trading the lower time frames. I'm just scalping. Let's see. You said something about the 15-minute chart. I like to do a lot of my TA on the 15-minute chart, so that's why I'm asking. Yeah, I like scalping the 15. I like the 15-minute chart because it's not as crazy as like the 5-minute or the 1-minute. So it's not as crazy fast moving, but it's also like you can get into multiple trades on the 15-minute in a day, right? So I think it's like a good mix of like super fast moving and not too crazy. Let's see. Yo, Frankie, great show, bro. I'm just lurking in the shadows. Hey, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that name, but Bangin Turf. I'm calling you Turf. Turf, what's up, man? Welcome, out of the shadows. He's just lurking out of the shadows. What's going on, man? Happy to have you here in the chat. Good to see you. Let's see. Oh, how am I feeling? Scott Osborne says, how are you feeling percentage-wise, bearish or bullish? Short-term bullish, long-term bearish, right? When you're looking at Bitcoin, the daily, right? The daily looks great. The daily looks great, but where is it? There you go. Daily looking really good on Market Cipher B. We did print that oh God, guys. Oh God, it's so close. We printed that candle. It's so close, but we did not quite get there yet. We're gonna have to print another candle. It's gonna cross eventually. One day it will cross. But daily looking good with the money flow coming up. However, the weekly looking very, very bad on Market Cipher B as money flow aggressively comes out, similar to the 2018 bear market. So you got to keep an eye on that. Do you have nodes running in your portfolio? If you do, which ones do you run that are giving out good gains? Reason I ask is because it can be a good source of dry powder. Okay, so Ryan, I don't have any nodes. I know the Meta Money guys. If you guys are not following Meta Money, definitely go check them out. They show you how to make money investing in really good gaming coins that help you get it. They help you get in early, right? But they also show you how to make money playing video games. But they do run some Gala nodes that I think they are seeing really good, pretty good returns from. So maybe check out some of those. I don't know how much they are, but you have to check that out. But I think they are doing pretty good. Real Western Boxing says pump. XRP, come back. Oh, look at that, baby. Let's go back to the 1-minute degen chart. Oh, baby, let's go. Getting close. Yeah, keep pumping, baby. Keep going. All right, let's see. Thanks, I appreciate Jeremy, no problem. Just take what the charts give you. Absolutely. Let the trades come to you. You don't want to go chasing trades. Let them come to you. You don't want to force trades. You're going to get wrecked, I promise. All right, let's see. Oh, look at that. Thank you, whoever. Yeah, Tony D. Yeah, webcam chat scammers. You can't get past Tony. You can't get past Tony D. Come on. Tony Two Shoes taking you out. These webcam scammers be hopping in here often. All right, let's see. Dan Totten says, and here they are. Every day, without fail, we get the webcam scammers. I guess they really love crypto. Yeah, hey, you never know. Webcam people are into stuff too. Woo, thanks. If there is time, what do you think about Mana and Gala? Let's actually go ahead and take a look at that now. Hey, Illusions of Hope, welcome back. Late to class, but made it. Hashtag Bing Bong Value Sauce. What's going on, Illusions? Happy to have you here. Gala, let's go take a look at Gala. Speak of the devil. All right. Coming over to the daily. All right, guys. And I think we're going to try to find 2-hour candles that will burn for 2 hours. And then maybe we'll light a candle and let it burn down all the way. And that will be our timer for the stream. When the candle burns out, we're out of here. All right, let's go ahead and take a look here right on the daily for Gala. Money flow curving up, VWAP above the 0 line, looking similar to a lot of other stuff. Let's take a look at the 16-hour, right? Nothing 12-hour, nothing too crazy. 8-hour, nothing too crazy. Let's take a look at the 4-hour. Right, same thing. Money flow coming up, VWAP coming down. Yeah, look at that, guys. Just coming down for air. You might be on your way back up to possibly break this fib level and come up and test this area at about 24 cents for Gala. So maybe you can work your way back up there with this VWAP crossover. Gonna have to let some time go by. We just printed a new 4-hour candle, so you got 3 hours and 44 minutes left. Let's go to the 2-hour. VWAP coming up on the 2-hour. Money flow crossed over recently, right? This could push you up as well. Looking at the 1 hour above the 0 line, thick in the green with the money flow. Not looking too shabby. Gala's not looking too shabby. Yeah. VWAP coming down, money flow curving down. Yeah, kind of conflicting. Well, that's the 15-minute, right? So yeah, I keep an eye on the this, what was it, the 2-hour? Yeah, this 2-hour VWAP looking interesting. Maybe come up a little more here. Maybe come up and test this fib level one more time. If you could break past it, I'd be looking at this 24-cent mark. All right, does Femex with ETH step off? Will ETH step off Bitcoin and make a better percentage move from any indicators you see near and future? Thank you, pal. Bronx Bitcoin Bulls. Jimmy Two Shoes, good question. I would expect in the short term, I would expect Bitcoin to outperform ETH a little bit. Quick and easy answer. That's just kind of how I'm feeling. I think Bitcoin will probably outperform ETH in the short term. Let's see. Then you got to pour the wax all over yourself. Oh God, Connor. Shout out to Connor. Epic says Frankie's technically on a webcam right now. That is true. It is a very, very expensive webcam, I guess. Not technically a webcam. It's actually a cinema camera. But I guess you could consider it technically. I am on the web, right? So it could be, technically is a, $7,000 webcam. Mike says, hey, Frankie baby, question. What happens on exchanges when the lawsuit ends and the pump happens with everyone longing it will, what will happen as there is a huge move up and nobody is shorted? Well, actually, I don't know if you're asking, like what happens with the exchanges because it's trading is blocked on XRP. I assume that's what you're talking about. But yeah, so with all the exchanges kind of blocking XRP trading and halting XRP trading, it's going to be hard for people who are using exchanges that have it halted because they're not going to be able to get in time when that news comes out, depending on how fast the exchanges react. But I do believe KuCoin has XRP as well as Femex and Uphold, I think, has XRP. But yeah, I'm not sure if I 100% understood that, Mike, so I'm sorry if I did not answer that correctly. But let's see. Yeah, fees every 8 hours normally. Yes, Daniel. Algorand, I got you. Jeremy. Let's take a look at Algo. All right. Okay. Yeah. Oh, we're on the 2-hour here. 2-hour VWAP coming up. Printing that green dot. Going to go ahead and try and fight that 78-cent area once more. Daily. Money flow starting to come up. VWAP crossed over 0 line. Not a bad look, right? You got money flow coming up with the VWAP. You're not near the 0 line, but it is nice to see it be curving up. Let's look at the 4-hour again. VWAP rejected, came back up, probably going to cross back down if I had to guess, but you do have money flow coming up. So maybe move sideways a little bit on Algo for now. 1-hour VWAP coming up. You are deep in the green, or not deep in the green, but you did come up into the green with the money flow, printed the green dot. Keep a lookout for that bearish divergence, possibly if price makes a higher high and the momentum wave makes a lower low. Keep a lookout for the bearish divergence or a lower high. I'm sorry. Let's go ahead and see the 1-hour, right? Nice little trigger wave with the VWAP crossover. Yeah, I mean, you're fighting this. You got to get past the 78 cents resistance, right? You've been getting rejected for quite some time here. So you got to get past here, and then hopefully you can work your way up, into the 80s. Let's see. Let's take a look at the 15-minute and see if we can see anything. Nothing really to see on the 15-minute. Yeah, you got to get past this resistance. Maybe this 2-hour VWAP crossover brings you up a little bit into the resistance. Hopefully you can break out. We're going to have to keep an eye on it. Nothing really screaming out at me on Algo. All right, let's see. Y'all answered. Appreciate it again. Thanks. Hey, Jeremy, I always answer. I try to get everybody's chat. I can't see them all. They do move fast, but, I can't get them all, but I do try to get them all. XRP still pumping. We'll take a look at that in a second. That's my issue with Trust, trying to accumulate some XRP with an ETH conversion. It ain't happening. Jimmy, I would recommend maybe trying out KuCoin, right? You might have to use a VPN depending on where you. Oh, I know you're from the Boogie Down Bronx, but yeah, you could get a free VPN somewhere, and maybe, I think KuCoin has it. Femex also has it, so definitely check those out if Trust Wallet's not giving you, if Trust Wallet's giving you an issue, then screw them and move on to, maybe move on to KuCoin or Femex or something like that. Might be a little better. So I hope that helps you out, Jimmy Two Shoes. Let's see. I'm back, guys. What did I miss? Red Robles. We waited for you. You didn't miss anything. We just been chatting, waiting for you. No, I'm kidding. You didn't miss anything too important. XRP is Bityard with. Oh yeah, XRP is Bityard without VPN for U.S. residents. Okay, yeah, good shout out, Scott. Appreciate that. Sorry, Frankie. Can long on platforms now like Bybit, etc. was meaning if everyone longs when it pumps, there will be nobody shorting to compensate losses. Though that's how exchanges work. Oh, thought that's how exchanges worked. I think what you were saying. Frankie, when you have a ledger, you can switch Bitcoin or ETH on the ledger and buy XRP on your ledger. Cheers. Oh, interesting. I did not know that. We got D, the Godfather. He's in the house, guys. The Godfather is in the house. So show some respect to the Godfather. I don't think perpetual contracts affect the price. Let's see. Love the stream. Killing it as always. Love to see how far you and everyone have come since day one. Y'all have a great night. And think you might need to slow down on the hot stuff, bub. Little Bird, yeah, I appreciate that. Hopefully we don't hit a hot jelly bean tonight. Let's see. Luna, please. Jesse, we looked at Luna already, but we could take a look again. XLM is doing a pump. Okay. I mean, it kind of makes sense if XRP is pumping. Thanks for checking, brother. Hey, Jeremy, no problem. I got you. Okay, yeah. We can take another look at Luna. Let's just check out XRP real quick. Let's come down to a lower time frame. Oh, yeah. Let's go down to the 1 minute. There you go. Where it wicks it goes, guys. Where it wicks it goes. It happened yet again. This it's very interesting. Very interesting how this happens. This happens more often than not. But yeah. Okay. So let's go ahead and take another look at Luna as it makes new all-time highs today. Very exciting stuff. Okay. Okay, so daily, I'll just run through it real quick. As we come down to the end of the stream here. So daily looking good. You got the money flow crossover into the green. VWAP crossover the 0 line. Looking pretty good. Looking at the 4 hour, right? VWAP coming below the 0 line, but money flow coming up, not too bad. Maybe you can just loop this VWAP back up over the 0 line and get a second leg up as you come down and test this support, right? And then let's come down to the 1 hour, right? So this is what I was kind of saying with on breakouts, right? You could break out, you retest, you could enter here for a scalp up, and then maybe come down and, maybe not financial advice. I'm not telling you to enter a trade right here, but I'm just saying typically on breakouts, you want to wait for that retest of the previous resistance into support before entering. Okay, let's see. 15 minute. Yeah, I mean, you're coming down to test this. Now, for instance, if you're coming down and testing this support, right? You popped up, you came up, and now you're testing this as support again, and then you have a bullish divergence or you have some kind of other confluence, then that would make for a very strong trade. And in this case, we'll have to see. You might get a bullish divergence here. We'll have to keep an eye out on this for sure. But yeah, there you go. I use KuCoin but can't buy XRP. Interesting, Daniel. Interesting. I don't know why that would be. Let's see. I'm up 10% on my 20x long on XRP. Going to put a stop loss at 10% and go to bed soon. Daniel, that's right. You set that stop loss so you don't have to sleep and toss and turn and wake up sweating to check the prices, right? So that's definitely a good plan. Definitely a good plan. Let's see. Yep, uphold and ledger for XRP in the States. Okay, makes sense. Let's see. 8 days uphold wants to hold something like 45 days. Tony, I kind of get it. Yeah, I guess Tony had money held by KuCoin or something for a very long time. That's annoying. Very, very annoying. All right, guys. So 243 likes. Not quite 300, but we got 2 spins out of it. We got 2 spins out of it. So let's go ahead and pull up the wheel of pain and pleasure. And let's go ahead and give it a spin and see where we can land. Please not a jelly bean. 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 Please not. Oh, baby. I got the night off, guys. I got the night off. Yeah, that, okay. I like that. I like that. I haven't got one of those in quite some time. But we'll give you another spin, right? We got to give you the giveaway chance. We got to give you the giveaway. Bada boom, bum, 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 bum. Well, does that count? I get the night off. So I guess that's invalidated. But I guess you guys I still kind of owe you guys a spin, right? Well, I guess the night off kind of invalidates. So what we'll do with this is I'll always give you guys, right, if I get night off, I'll always give you the amount of spins just to give you the chance for the giveaway, but I'll take the night off from the crickets, right, because I landed on night off. But we did spin it again for giveaway. I'll give you one more spin for a giveaway because I love you guys so much. Let's see. We're already giving away a Ledger Nano S again if you want to. 2 nights off. Okay, cool. So I give you guys 3 spins. I got the night off, so no challenges for me. Thank God. I needed a night off with all the challenges we've been doing recently. But yeah, Ledger Nano S giveaway is one of the giveaways that we're doing right now. You just got to go to the 4-hour, 15-minute. Haha, Tyler, how are you that quick, dude? Oh my God, I didn't even have to say it. But yeah, Tyler, one of our mods, just posted the video. Go click that video, watch it, like it, be a subscriber, and leave a comment to get entered into the giveaway to win this Ledger Nano S. We already gave one away to MC Crypto, who won it last time, so we're happy to give this one away as well. So yeah, definitely go do that if you guys want to enter the giveaway. But yeah, guys, you know, let's go back. Let's go Frankie Solo here and give you a little sip here. So yeah, guys, keep an eye out. I'm going to upload this next video, like literally as soon as I get off the stream. I'm just going to sit here and upload it. It's all done, so it's not even going to take any time. So definitely stick around, or, you know, just stay on the channel and wait for that upload and check it out. It's going to be really good. It's not really a trading strategy, but a simple way that you can find trades, right? I just show you how you could find different reversal patterns, how to identify them, and how to properly trade them and make some sweet, sweet gains trading off of these very simple patterns. So I think you're going to like that. And then we will have another actual strategy video coming out either tomorrow or Friday. So guys, with that being said, you know, as always, I appreciate every single one of you who come in here. Like I said, we got the YouTube analytics today, and I was reading through them, and it's pretty crazy. Some of the numbers and the metrics that we are just smashing, right? Like some of the metrics were like typical is between 15 and 20%, and we were at like 75%, like off the charts. So I appreciate every single one of you every single day, and I'm gonna come back every single day at 5:45 and make these videos relentlessly to help you guys make money trading crypto, whether the price is going up or down. I got your back. Frankie Candles has got your back. But with that being said, guys, thank you all for being here. I love each and every single one of you. That's all I got. Frankie Candles out.